Hello and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. How you doing? Oh, it's been so long since I've said that. I've been really busy in real life and, just work and stuff, boring stuff. But what little time I have had, I've spent messing around with the beta and coming up with a little wool farm design. Speaking of which, I have released a video on my automatic wool farm design. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I suggest you do. Go and check it out. I'll put a link card up in the top corner. But the little farm, I'm not usually one to blow my own trumpet, but it is very good. It's actually the most efficient wool farm design ever in the history of Minecraft. Ever. It produces upwards of 2,200 wool per hour from only 16 sheep, which isn't too bad. So now that I've got that shameless plug out of the way, let's talk about what I want to do today. So, as you know, we're in update 1.10, and yes, I am rather late to the party, but like I said, real life, work, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to do something to do with the new features and stuff. So I've come up with an idea. So let me get my stuff ready, and I'll meet you over where I'm going to build today's project thing. Okay, so I'm here on Cuban Isle by the big Deku tree. It looks great. I know Cuban doesn't really class himself as a builder, but I don't think he's done a bad job. I think he's done all right. But it does look like the Deku tree. I am tempted to put a big face on it. What's on the inside? Still some little bits going on up there, I think. But yeah, it looks good. I quite like it. And this is what's left of the fishing. Yeah. But yeah, well done, Cuban. But anyway, enough of that Deku tree. Today's project, I've sort of claimed this bit of land here. And if you look in my hotbar, you probably see already I've got a little crossbow, and my arm's a bit weird for some reason. Let's get out of that view. So I want to build an archery range, but it's not going to be just like a decorative one or whatever. It's going to be all proper with like actual redstone and stuff. Let's get rid of that crossbow. You know, redstone and maybe even a prize for the winner. So I'll get cracking, get some bits laid out, and I'll bring you back. So I think that'll just about do it. I've got to knock that back a little bit more yet, but I don't really need to do it just yet. So I thought I'd bring you back and talk you through a few things. Have I got all the holes? Yeah, I think so. So as you can see, I've got the chunk visualizer on, and if I get on up, like so. So from this blue line all the way back to that back wall there is 2 chunks. So that's going to be where all the targets are, and then this bit behind here will be for the building. But the main reason I brought you back was to show you the redstone, or try to explain the redstone a little bit. So as I said, back there will be some sort of structure where the players will stand to play the game. It'll have the instructions and the payment chest and stuff. And if you just do that a little bit. So basically this pressure plate kind of starts the whole game off. I'll just run some redstone across. Oh, well, that's not very good. Yeah, like that. That'll do. And put that there. Probably should have set this all up off camera, but there you go. Just quickly throw some more dust down. That'll do. So this redstone dust will go all the way around there and up the other end and back down again. And then somewhere around there, it'll trigger some sort of celebration device. I don't know, maybe some fireworks and music blocks or something. I'll figure that out later. But along the way, the redstone dust will be broken up by locked repeaters. So you can see, so when somebody makes a payment, it'll drop through the system, and then an item will get dispensed onto that pressure plate, and then the player will have 5 minutes to complete the challenge, because items despawn within 5 minutes. So we follow it along, but as you can see, the signal can't go any further than this locked repeater. So what the player will have to do is hit the targets up here somewhere. I'm thinking maybe about 10 of them, and when they do, that'll send a redstone signal down, and it'll turn off these repeaters, and then that lets the signal carry on through. And then I'll have these set up at different intervals all around here. So if a player manages to light all the targets and get the signal all the way around within that 5-minute time limit, then they'll win a prize. It might be a bit tricky. I've tried this out in creative and it was a bit difficult, to be honest. So maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm rubbish with a crossbow. I don't know. So I'll get a bit more done, set this out properly, and I'll bring you back later. Okay, so I've got the first target in. As you can see, there's a redstone torch on the back, and there's a button on the front, which is the target. If we jump on up, we'll be able to show you how it works. So we've got this barrier in at the moment, and this will indicate when the game's over. If we chuck something onto the pressure plate, that drops down, and then we've got access to the targets. And as you can see, you got the ring of redstone going all the way around the outside. And just for now, I've just put a redstone lamp on to indicate that we've won the game. So basic idea is you just shoot the button on there that lights the lamp, which then turns off the redstone torch, and then that redstone comes down, unpowers that repeater, which unlocks that one. And as you can see, the redstone signal's gone all the way around now, and we've won the game because the light's on. Pretty simple, really. But the one thing that will be tricky for the player is that the arrows actually despawn within 1 minute. So you've got to be fairly quick to hit all the targets. But, you know, that's the whole point of the game, to make me diamonds. So I'll crack on, I'll get the rest of this done, and then I'll bring you back later. Okay, so I've got all the targets in, and all the redstone as well. It's a little bit of a mess. It's because all over the place, up and down and under each other, and it's all over the place. But it works, it works. We come on round to over here somewhere. Yeah, this is the little celebration circuit. It's basically just a minecart and some detector rails, which will fire the dispensers. There's nothing in it yet, but I'll put fireworks or something in. You can switch it on like that. There, you can hear it working. I'll turn that back off a minute. So yeah, as you can see, if I can get, no, I can't get round anymore. I'm stuck, hold on. There. So the outside line comes all the way around. Hello. And you can see at intervals, there's a locked repeater. So when a target is lit up, all that redstone turns off, unpowers that repeater, which unlocks that one, allowing the signal to carry on through to the next. If we jump on up, I've had to change the barrier a little bit as well. Get something to shove in there. Do that. So before, in my wisdom, these targets were too close, and people could just you could hit the button with your hand, which isn't ideal. So I'll fix that. I've moved this barrier back a block. But I don't think it's too difficult. I mean, these are pretty easy. You can get these straight away. Just the back ones are a little bit tricky. And as I said, the arrows despawn after a minute as well. So you gotta be fairly quick. I get another one? Yeah, there you go. Back ones are obviously the worst. Ooh, 2i. Can I get one? I'm going to get one on camera. There you go. See, it can be done, sort of. So now I need to build a little structure there for the players to stand in and obviously decorate all this. And I'm thinking I want to use brick. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a mining mission. Try and find me some clay. Okay, so a little bit of time might have passed since the last clip. It took forever to get all the clay and everything and then smelt it down. And when I started building, hi Piggy, when I started building, it was like 2 AM and I tried talking through it and, you know, walking along and talking with, but it just wasn't working. I just had no words. They weren't coming out properly. So I just built it all late at night and then went to bed. So, good morning or evening, wherever you are. So let's take a look. And there it is. It's pretty much done. I've got a couple of bits and pieces to do inside there, but I'll show you in a minute. For the target area, I've done stone brick with fence posts, and I've used the new lanterns to light it up. I think it looks nice, giving it quite simple. And I've put nice green grass down across there. And if you come on in, I'll show you the inside now. So yeah, I've got a couple of bits of decorating to do. I can do that now. Just chuck in the crossbows into some item frames so people can use these ones if they haven't got any of their own. And that's got arrows in it as well. So I've got to write the instructions and I'll put it on the lectern. And I've just put an ender chest so people can get their diamonds out and give them all to me. But other than that, it's quite simple. I kept it open plan. Trying to go for a sort of firing range type of theme. I don't know if it's coming across or not, but that's what it is. So I didn't want a roof on it. And also, the targets, I tried to make them circular, but they would have needed to be much larger. So I think the square ones, I think they look okay. I think they look quite good. Oh, and before I give you a demonstration, I have actually changed some of the redstone as well. So if you come on down here, if you remember, I was using repeaters and locked repeaters. I found that it wasn't really working out too well. I've done a few test runs, and if a section was powered and then we locked that repeater, it would stay powered forever. So theoretically, someone could come along and complete half of the challenge, and then if their time ran out, the redstone would still be powered. So the next person that came along only had to do half of the challenge again to win the game, which isn't ideal. So I've swapped it out, and yeah, we'll go over here. So now what we got is this set up with the pistons. So as it is, if this redstone was powered, the signal could not carry on through because the block's up in the air. But as soon as a target has been hit and that redstone activates, or well, deactivates, that is supposed to be activated. That's very strange. I think it's because I've just logged in. But it's obviously working because the repeater's powered. But anyway, because that piston's powered, the block's up in the air and the signal can't carry on through. And then as soon as that target's been hit, the redstone switches off and the piston will retract, and it basically completes the circuit, is what I'm trying to say in a lot of words. Yeah. So if we come back on up, I'll do a little bit of a demonstration. But before I do, I've actually got to put the items in for the filter. So I've moved it all around a little bit. So where can I Can I get it? Is that it? No. There you go. So we want a diamond to be filtered, and then if I just do that, then I can put these in there. I've done it this way because obviously I don't want to stack, I don't want to keep 41 diamonds in there. So I've done it this way. So you only need one diamond. Hello, Mr. SlackLizard. Are you enjoying my build? And off he goes. Bye. Okay then. Oh yeah, one last thing. I've got to fill these dispensers up. I've made a few different. Oh, not with axes. No, not with axes. Do it that way. I've just made a few different coloured fireworks. So I'll split them up and put them all in there. Like that, and there's that one. Right, now I'm actually ready to give you a demonstration. And I suppose, just to be authentic, I should use the crossbow. And grab a couple of them as well. So we put some payments in, and that should activate the game. There you go. Oh. Yeah. Ah, I keep forgetting to pull it all the way. This might be difficult actually. This might be a little bit difficult. Oh, getting the hang of it now. Oh, come on. These first ones are going to start despawning in a minute. Oh, that was way too low. Come on. That's literally going nowhere near the target, I don't think. Try a bit higher. Really? I'm not very good with the crossbow. Yay! Oh, we're on a roll now. Come on, can I do it? Come on! There we go. There we go. Nearly there. Oh, they're starting to despawn. They're starting to despawn. No. Oh, that was well low then. Come on, nearly there. Oh, come on. Oh. No, come on, come on. Yes. Is that it? Did I get them all? Yeah, there you go. I've done it. Champion. Whoop whoop. Can I get it? I'm going to take the item back out. So it is doable. It is very doable. Yeah, everything seems to be okay back down here. I just want to double check it, make sure nothing broke during that test. Seems okay. Well, bye Slack. You know, thanks for saying goodbye and everything. I bet he'll be back on in a minute. He keeps jumping on and off to turn his chunk visualizer on and off all the time. But yeah, everything looks fine here. The celebration-y bit, is that, yeah, that's all okay. So I think it's good to go. I'll write a little set of instructions and then I'll let everyone know that it's ready to play. Okay, so I'll just finish up writing the instructions. So we got welcome to DB's crossbow training. And actually, I should explain that. Maybe you get the connection, but it's a Zelda related connection because of this Deku tree over here. So I decided to name this after a Zelda game or mini game. So anyway, back to the instructions. Welcome to DB's crossbow training. Can you light all 10 targets within the time limit? Place 1 diamond in the payment chest to start the game. Use the crossbows and arrows provided. There is a prize of 2 diamond blocks for anyone who completes the challenge. To redeem your prize, write your name and episode number in this book. So that way I can go back and double check, make sure nobody's cheating, because we don't like cheaters and thieves. That's the other main reason. I didn't want to leave all the prize money here for somebody to come and rob it. So that's just my little way of protecting the prize money, really. There are some sneaky fellas on this realm. So I'll put that there. And that should be, yeah, that's all working nicely. Very fancy with the lectern. I think that's about it. I'll restock what I've used there. So before I sign off, I just want to have a flyover. I don't think I've had a look at it from above, really. So I'll have a quick flyover and then I'll say goodbye to you all. Let's get over here a bit. That doesn't look too bad. Looks quite nice. It obviously draws the attention because Slack came over straight away when he saw it. Yeah, I quite like that. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. But anyway, that really is all I got time for today. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like. And if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.